Then I will use Newman run and then JSON collection. Then I will hit the enter. Now you will see more useful report is there. So a Newman report, the collection name, timestamp, and the version, and then again the same details as which show on the client. Hi folks, welcome back to QB Bro, your favorite YouTube channel. And as promised, I am back with another video. So today, as I promised, we can discuss on another way how we can achieve automation to run the Postman collections. So last time we looked at how to use the collection runner and also to use the CLI and also how you can do CI/CD integrations for the Postman as well. And I mentioned that there is another method where you can do automation for Postman using another third-party tool called Newman. So in today's video, we can see how you can do the Newman integration with Postman and also how you can generate these HTML reports for reporting purposes. Okay. So as I mentioned, so this Newman is another third-party tool which can be used with Postman. So you need to install Newman separately. And also Newman is a CLI tool. So in that case, using npm, you can install the Newman. So here the npm package is there. I will share these links on the description section as well, so you can get it from there. So if you come to this particular page and let's scroll down, and here under the getting started section, you will see how you can install Newman using the npm. So let me copy the command and I will go to my CMD and I will paste the command and let's install Newman using npm. So before that you need to have npm installed. So I think you know that, but if you don't know, you can go to the Node.js. So you can download it and then you can install Node.js. With that, npm will be automatically installed. Then if you need to verify the installation, you can type npm -v. So using that, you can find the npm version installed. Okay, now we have some issues here. So let's see what's happening. Okay, so here we have some issues with my npm version. So I need to upgrade my npm as well. So I will first do that. I need to update it. My current version is 10.9.2, but I need to upgrade it to 11.1.0. Okay, now I installed or upgraded. Using npm -v, I can check my current version. Okay, now it has been upgraded. Then let's use the same command which we used previously, npm install. So here the flag G is to for the globally, and then Newman. Let's give some time. I hope this time it will be successful. Okay, it seems it was successful. Let's try with Newman V. So it should give Newman version. Okay, we successfully installed Newman 6.2.1 version. So as I mentioned, Newman is also a CLI tool. So every time you can run it using the CMD. So there is no GUI for Newman. Then with the Postman, if you can remember, what we did was we went to collection runner and then we add our collection, right? And here we had the option to run via the CLI. So similar way, these settings these configurations like the collection ID, the environment ID, these things we need to take, or else you can export this particular collection. Here if you go to the settings and under that you will see option called export. You can export it from here and then you can save it as the JSON file and then you can pass your JSON file when you run it with Newman on the CLI, something like this. So using Newman run, you can run the collection, then you need to pass your JSON file. So this is without any environments. If you have environments, using the flag E, you need to pass the environments as well, because in environment we might have saved some variables like the base URL. So in that case, environment file also needed when you run these things using the client. If you don't have any environments created or anything saved in the environment or any variables, so then you can simply go with the JSON file. So that is one option. Okay, I will show that as well. So I will select the latest collection here, and I will click on the export, and it will ask me to save it. So I will, let's say here in my downloads folder, I will save it. Okay, so for this particular collection, we didn't have anything in the environment file. So in that case, it is not needed. So let's first try to go to the downloads. Okay, and then I will use Newman run, and then the JSON collection. Then I will hit the enter. Now you will see. Okay, so now you can see the fake REST API, the collection name is there. And if you check here also, we had two requests, one get request and one post request, and each request had uh, two test cases. This is the same collection which I used last week. Nothing has been changed. So the collection name, fake REST API, here you can see the collection name, and then a new request and another new request. So one is the get request and the next one is the post request. So you can see the endpoint and the status code and the time taken and the size, those things. And then these are the two test cases. First one to check the status code, and next one was to check a string on the body. Same way for the post script also, we had two test cases. Similarly, status code and the body check. So those two executed, and you can see all the test cases passed. And then here in a table view also, they give a summarization, how many iterations were executed and how many requests are there, how many test scripts, and how many total assertions. All the information are in the table. And also total run duration and total data received. Likewise, there are some other information is also given in this particular view. Okay, but now we have a problem again, isn't it? Now, like, because everything is on the client and the results are also in the command prompt. So then how can we like share these results with our team members, or how can we save these things for later use? So in such scenarios, now we have a problem like, even though we use Newman and we achieved executions through the CLI, but now how we can store these results? For that, there is another option called the HTML report. So this Newman reporter previously was a separate one. Now it's handling by the Postman team. So you can install this particular HTML library as well. So this is a library which can be used with Newman. So these results which you saw on the CLI will be converted into a HTML report using this particular library. So you can install this particular library also using the npm commands as mentioned here. You can use npm install, then again minus, so the flag G is for global, and then the library name is Newman Reporter HTML. Okay, so I will use it here. Okay, I had this the dollar sign. I will remove it, and let's give some time for the installation, and then you can see like how we can run this. The only thing like you need to put is this new flag called R for report, or else you can put this reporters, and here like you can add multiple reporters as well. So currently like this is the HTML. If you use HTML, then this particular Newman report HTML will be used, or else if you want to save it to file. So in these cases, there are some other options as well. Here, if you come back to the npm documentation, here you will see all the available command line options. And here, if you go to the reporting part, I think it will be, let's go to the bottom part. I think it was there. Okay, so there is a section called reporters. So you can use the R flag, and here there is something you need to remember. Don't use spaces if you pass like multiple options, multiple reporters. Without spaces, give the values comma separated, otherwise it will fail. So here CLI is like the default one, even though you didn't pass this, it's how what happened. Oh, let me show it again. So the same command previously which I ran, Newman run, I passed my collection file. and then I will put the new flag R and I will give as CLI. Then you can see again the requests were executed and the table is there. It's the same thing. Next, let's try give JSON. Here I purposefully give a space to show you that if you give spaces, it won't actually, that part will not be executed. Or let's say, yeah. So if I try this one again, so in this case, I am expecting two reports. One is the client, the table view here I got. And next I'm expecting this to create a JSON file at the same place. So that means like in my downloads folder. So let's go to the downloads folder and see, okay, there is nothing, only the JSON file which I used. So that's why. So in that case, now this time let's remove this particular space and execute this one. Okay, CLI report was already there. And if I come back, now you will see a new folder was created called Newman. And inside that, you will find another JSON file called the run report. So likewise, you can pass different reports as reporters. Okay, now since we installed our Newman HTML report, I will use here as HTML. Now the collection will run and it will create a HTML report at the desired location. Okay, now I will run it. And okay, now you can see the CLI is not there, the report. All the report was written to HTML file. And if I go back to here, okay, inside the same folder, now you can see two files are there. Previously, we had only the JSON file. Now there is a HTML file as well. Okay, I will open this HTML file. And here, now you can see more useful report is there. So a Newman report, the collection name, timestamp, and the version, and then again the same details as we saw on the client, number of iterations, requests, assertions, then total run duration and some other information as well. And here you can see the two requests and the two test cases of each request also there. And some other useful information related to each request is also available in the report. So this is how you can create a HTML report using Newman. And now you can share this report with your team, and then easily they can use this HTML report to see the regression results. And also, yeah, so that is one option, the Newman with the HTML report as well. Okay, so now what I show you is like how to run this using the JSON file. But instead of the JSON file, there are other options as well. So you can run this using the API as well. So instead of passing this .json, the JSON file here, what you can do is like you can come to the Postman collection, and here you will see here is the collection ID, and here -e for the environment, and this is for the ID for your created environment. So you can pass these information as well. So here if you come to the bottom, you will see a section called use Newman in the Postman API, and here is the command how you can run without downloading the files. So you can see it's the same commands first, Newman run, then we are passing a URL. So here in URL, if you check, it's to the Postman API collections, and here you need to replace this $UID variable with the UID you will find here. So this is the UID for your collection. Then here you need to add the API key. So here if you click on that API key, it will generate API key. Then you need to pass that API key. Then if you have environments, you can use the flag environment. Again, the URL for the Postman API. Here, this particular UID for the environment, you can replace with the UID you find here as E. Then again, API key need to be added. Okay, so let's try it out. I will first put it here, so then it's easy. Then I will copy this particular UID and I will replace it here. Okay, like this. And then the environment UID I will copy, and actually since for our case, since the environment is not needed, I will remove it. So you can also do the same. And here now the API key. Okay, I will show you how you can generate the API key because it is needed if you run using the Postman client as well. So here is the option, like you can click on that API key. If you have already an existing API key previously created, you can use those values. If you want to find it, you can go to your profile, and from there you can copy the API key, or else you can generate a key from here. And then you can give a name, and then I will give as QVBro, and it will create a key like this. Don't share your key with others, otherwise they will also get access to your client. Don't worry, I will delete this key at the end of the video. So yeah, I will copy this and I will come back here. $API key variable I will replace with my new API key. Okay, now I will copy this whole command and I will come and I will put here. So now you can see Newman run, then a URL for the API Postman with my collection ID and my API key. Then if you click enter, now you will see again it will execute. So no need for you to download the files and put. Even using the Postman API also, you can use with Newman for your executions again. Then it's again put the flag called R and HTML to generate your HTML report. Then it will be saved in the downloads folder. Okay, and now another new file was created. Okay, let's see from the timestamp. I think this is the latest one. So let's open, and here you will see the information related to your new run. So likewise, you can create these HTML reports as well with the help of Newman. And then also you can configure your CI/CD pipeline as well to run this Newman. Okay, I think that's enough for today. It was a quick video. Still we are not done with the Postman. Still we have some parts here. If you see APIs and the mock servers, those things are there. And I will do a CI/CD when we come to the APIs. So yeah, stay tuned till next week. So next week also we can see some awesome features available on the Postman tool. And happy testing till then. See you.